Hey TalkLife, hey Vent. Want to keep putting these videos out every weekend just because there is so much happening and we want to give you the latest updates because these are your communities and we want this conversation and this open, transparent communication between us as well. So what I'm going to cover off on today is the roadmap and timeline for updates. We said on Vent that we were going to be providing you guys with more information of how the versions would be coming out. And also on TalkLife as well. And then I'm going to touch on how your data is being used on these platforms as well, which is a really important thing for you to understand, I think, with any community or network like Vent or TalkLife. In terms of the roadmap for updates, starting on TalkLife, you've got that big build happening at the moment, the universal platform that will go across all devices, web, desktop, iOS and Android. This is well underway. It's 75% complete and the versions are really nice. It means that you'll be able to open TalkLife on your web, access your messages, do everything you would normally do on your phone or any other device as well, including your tablets or iPads. It's going to be a native platform to all of those devices. It's coming along really, really well. The team have been working hard over the last few months and I'm excited to be pushing this out because I think it's going to be the first big update we've got this year outside of sort of smaller feature sets as well. In terms of Vent, this is a challenging, somewhat different story. We took over the code on Tuesday. We've managed to build some things, but it is in a really, really messy state. It hasn't had any engineering for the last year and a half. It looks like there's sort of been hacked together for the last couple of years, and right now we're just trying to get things stable in terms of servers and the front-end versions. So we should have a new Android version going live at some point this week, and it's going to include some of the latest SDKs and supporting the latest Android devices, and also some of some of the services are way out of date on there as well, so removing things that are no longer needed. Where in terms of services plugged into Vent, we're also, as you know, fully removing advertising and items like that, so we'll be pulling those SDKs out of the platform as well. iOS is a little bit better, but it's also still all in original Objective-C and hasn't been updated for a long, long time. We're just going to be trying to get this thing built and understanding how it all works and comes together. On the server side, it's messier still, and there's lots of things that are sort of just holding together. We're going to get it over to our own servers. We're going to increase the server capacity, re-index everything, make sure everything is working. The performance is there. One of the challenges we have is that there's just no logging or performance monitoring on this platform, and it's really difficult for us to actually understand what the issues are. We're going to start with the foundational stuff and stick with us. If you're frustrated by the speeds or anything else is breaking, let us know. I believe the community managers are putting out a brand new bug Trello as well, so you can, if something is not working for you, you can jump in and let us know on that Trello, and we'll quickly start to fix those bugs as the weeks progress as well. Now, finally, I said I wanted to talk to you about data. I think this is really important for communities like TalkLife and Vent. How is my data being used, and is my data being sold? Advertisers or third parties accessing my data? I saw a couple of comments on my latest post on Vent sort of saying, well, how are you guys actually making money then if you're not selling data and so on? It's a really good question, right? And it's something we should always be asking, because if you're not paying for a service, generally you are the product on, and you're being the one that's being monetized. Now, first of all, in terms of revenue and how we survive at TalkLife and Vent, and also our platform called Talk Campus, is we have a platform called Talk Campus. This is a university-specific platform that we license to universities around the world. It's relatively new, but it helps us to sustain TalkLife and now Vent. It is probably one of the quickest growing support communities within the university campus life, and if you want to help these communities out, get Talk Campus into your university, bring it up with your wellbeing team or your deans and say, we need this platform. And that in turn helps us to support all of the other communities as well. So that's how we actually make money. There's some in-app purchasing on both TalkLife with our heroes and on Vent with the in-app purchasing there. it's a fraction of what we spend every month, and obviously Talk Campus is the big support that allows us to hire people and safeguarding and engineers and everything else we need to make these communities run. But in terms of your data, I want you to lock this down in a vault. We will never use your data to sell to commercial third parties or other companies looking to monetize you or looking to feed off your demographic information, or groups like Facebook or anyone else in terms of advertising, using your advertising identifiers, using your Bluetooth beacons, anything on your device. We will never do that. Your data is really important to us, and we keep it in a vault at TalkLife that makes sure that it's not landing in the wrong hands. Now, that being said, we do use de-identified anonymous data on TalkLife for mental health research. Sometimes we've got internal research teams. We've got a team over at Harvard that have been doing a research study for the last 4 years looking at different mental health interventions, and these are really controlled and they're under IRB and ethics, and it's not there to build a commercial tool that would go out and sell your data anywhere else. So I want you to really be sure of that. I want to be completely transparent with you. On Vent, it's going to take us a little bit of time to understand how data has been used over the years, whether there's been any sale of data to any third parties. We can't see any, but that doesn't mean that it hasn't happened. And obviously, jumping into those versions, we will immediately remove any SDKs or anything that is inappropriate or is monetizing you in that goes against our values or core mission as well. So you might have questions on this, and I want to talk about it. So fire your questions either on the post or on this YouTube video. Let's have the conversation. If you're concerned about something or we're missing something in our privacy policy or terms of service, let me know. And we can quickly jump in and explain it. Or one of our legal team can explain it as well if I can't. But I hope that puts your minds at ease. And I want you to know that this is your community on both TalkLife and Vent. This isn't about us dictating how a community should run. It is about us coming together with you and building the tools and the platform for you to use and feel comfortable and safe to actually share those ups and downs of life or express your feelings, I think is the Vent. Correct me if I'm wrong. Vent, I'm sorry, I'm not going to understand all of the different terms and slogans, but that's the short version. I want you to feel comfortable to share. Now, if these videos are helpful, let me know. Leave a thumbs up. If they're not helpful, let me know. If you think we should be talking about something different, let me know. If you want to see someone other than myself parroting on, let me know as well. But I'm going to put these out every week. Any questions at all, fire them at me. And hope you have an amazing weekend. Ciao.